Aloha everybody, Gil's Trains here. I got in a Hornby engine today that I've been waiting for. It's been a while, but it's finally here. I ordered it from Great Britain, so it took a while to get here, even though it was through Amazon. And here it is. It's a Smokey Joe. And for some reason, when I saw this, I needed to have it. I wanted to have it to pull around my rake of Beatles box wagons that I showed you in an earlier video, which at the end of this video I will be doing. Now, that E looks kind of weird, but when you kind of bring it in closer, you can see that there are actually 3 lines that spell Joe. And so now I'm going to open it. I took it out of the package that it came in. Now I'm going to open it up, and let's take a look, see at what we've got. So it's Hornby, and again it's the R3064 BR Black 040 Smokey Joe number 56025. So we got the Hornby. Let me get my knife here, because we do have some tape on this styrofoam. So let's just get that out, cut that out, and put it on the side. We've got some instructions here on the 404 locomotive, HP motor, operating maintenance. I'll be sure to read that. And okay, that looks like it's full of good, useful information. So I'll take a look at that later. So now let's get back to the locomotive itself. Let's get this out of here. Got that thing. And we've got this thing holding it down. So we get that out. We got this thing over here holding it down nice and sturdy. And so we got the locomotive out, and it looks really nice. Let's get into a review on that in a short while here. Let's see what else we got. Goodies, extras. So it does come with a few extras that I can put on as separate pieces. That always makes it look a little bit more detailed as soon as I can get around to that. Now let's look at Smokey Joe itself. I like the texture of it. Let's see if I can get a closer view on that for you. I like the texture on it. We do have some smudging here, right there. And I don't know if that's from the styrofoam. Yep, it was. So if I wipe it down, that'll go away. You can see a lot of different detail here, and let's see what kind of wheels they got. They got, looks like metal wheels. Looks like metal wheels to me. Very nice. Nicely put together. Okay. So a lot of that white on there is from this thing, styrofoam. But it looks pretty good. I like the whistle. They're tiny, but I think this looks like brass, and this looks like brass as well. And they're not molded, they're separately fitted, which is very nice detail. They got no spring buffers, I like it when they put spring buffers on it. It just tells me that they're taking more time with it. They're putting together a better quality machine. But when you look at the lining, well, there's not much lining on this thing, but if you look at the lining on the cab, very well done. I mean, you got the red delineated from the white very nicely. 56025 is its number. Now, if we look on the inside, let's see if we can look on the inside. Yeah, it's pretty nice. All molded, nothing fitted separately, nothing painted, but it's nicely molded, I would say. Let's see if we can get that more styrofoam off of here. Everything looks well put together. Again, one thing that I'm quite disappointed with is there's no spring. No spring in the buffers. But I still like it. Now let's look at the other side. Smokey Joe. And again, let me see if I can put a little bit more light on it so you can see better. Again, the red line is delineated very sharply from the white lining on the cab, and they've got the step down here. It looks molded. It's not separately fitted, so again, lack of detail. The wheels are nice. I would have liked to see, to tell you the truth, if the wheels itself had been spray painted white to match the Smokey Joe and the outer white lining on the cab. That to me would have made it pop, and that's a good thing. But overall, I like it. Now, what did I pay for this thing? You guys check that out. I will check what I paid for. Okay, I paid $45.47 delivered to Hawaii from Great Britain. So this is not exactly one of the top of the line engines that Hornby is selling. So I'm getting, in my view, I'm getting a lot of engine for the price I paid. And at this point, I'm very happy with it. Underneath, as you can see, not too many things separately. Everything is molded. Yeah, everything is molded, but it does look pretty nice. Running boards here are nice. There's no railing on it, so that's a minus right there. Safety first, folks. There's a look at the inside of the cab. Pretty hard to get the light on it, I tell you. Get the right camera angle. But again, not molded. It is molded, but it's not fitted separately. Pretty good detail. So I like that as well. And again, I really like these brass caps there and the brass whistle right over here. And in actuality, this thing is tiny. That whistle right there is a tiny whistle. Oh yeah, let's look at it from the front. It's very tiny. It looks like it can snap off, but it's like it's put in there quite firmly. And I like that it's metal. That is a nice detail for an engine that costs $45.47. Very nice, very nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it on the track. But first, as far as the livery is concerned, the paint job and everything. The paint job is nothing special. It's kind of flat. There's no real sheen to it. But I wouldn't expect this or expect that at this price point. Again, I keep going back to the metal that they use for these, copper. brass, I should say. Very nice. I love that detail. In the front end, not much, but everything is molded, not separately pieced together. Again, no spring in the buffers, but that's okay. I can forgive that at this price point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put her on the track and see what kind of performance we get out of her. Okay, now for performance. Let's see what kind of performance we get out of Smokey Joe. Let's try the crawl. Oop, we're in reverse there. Okay. Not that much, but I mean that's a nice crawl, which means that, in my opinion, that means that the engine inside, the mechanics inside, and the wheels are synchronized quite well in the overall balance, because you get a nice slow crawl. Forward crawls better than in reverse, I think. But I think a lot of trains do that. They get a little bit more juice to get them to go backwards and crawl. Let's try forward again. She's going. You got to remember now that this is a double O gauge on a easy track HO gauge track. So it's a little bumpity bump. On the turnouts, it bumps a bit more than you would like. Okay, sorry about that pause there. I was answering a text on my phone. So what I'll do now is I'm going to attach the rake of Beetle box wagons to it. That's why I bought Smokey Joe in the first place, was to pull around Beetle's cars. You can see one right there in the frame. So we'll get them connected up and we'll do a nice train run around the track before we end the video. Be right back. Okay, so she's really running pretty well. I've been running the train out for about 5 minutes now. Running pretty well. Right over those turnouts, she kind of pitches a bit. But again, this is double O gauge on HO gauge easy track. Get a bit of a close up here. She goes by. Moving pretty good. And we got the 3 turnouts here. And let's see Smokey Joe come around one more time. Right around there, and wish you all a good night, and we'll see you next time. Aloha.